so here is a setup based on some settings I got off of Canon's user forum of a community member's YDR suggestions for a custom profile, basically. So one of the posters was saying that they were having problems with the quality of the DR image, the wide dynamic range image on the camera profile that comes with the new firmware. So this is not the original YDR that comes when you get the three camera profiles. You get natural, YDR, and monochrome. When you do the firmware upgrade and then enable the advanced settings, you get 6 items you can choose from. You get natural, YDR, Canon C-Log 3, then you get EOS standard, then you get 2 user presets. So you can take any one of the previous 4 that I just mentioned and add them to your profile 5 and 6, and then customize those. First 4 can't be edited; they're protected, but you can copy them to one of the 2 users and then edit them to your heart's content. This is one of those profiles. I went and took the settings that was recommended by one of the users on the Canon Community page, and applied those settings to the YDR camera profile just to see how it's shooting. So we are at f2.8. I'm shooting at XF AVC. I am shooting at 60 frames per second with a 1/120th shutter, and because I'm in YDR, I have 9 dB of gain. I have a light that is coming off here, and I'm just wanted to see if these settings that I just applied from the community page are an improvement for my setup. That is not to say that YDR is what I would use in the studio, but I mean, it could be a benefit. If this setting that I just put on the camera is an improvement, then it would be something that I would consider using. So again, this is the XF400, my latest camera here in the studio. I have been really impressed with it, so I'm trying to really see all that I can get out of it. It appears to really be a really good camera. I had my doubts the first couple days that I had it, and the reason for some of that doubt was limited time with the camera. Working full-time Monday through Friday, all I had was weekends, and then I had some real bad weather here lately where I really couldn't go outside with the camera, which is where I really wanted to put the camera through its paces. I wanted to do handheld, I wanted to do tripod shots, I wanted to get it on my Crane 3S gimbal. A lot of things I wanted to do that I had to wait until, one, it was the weekend, didn't have any plans with my family, and the weather was permitting. So there were some restrictions to what I was able to do. Anyway, this morning I got up and went outside. Before I went to bed last night, I set the camera, the XF400, on my gimbal, my Crane 3S. Got it all balanced and everything, so that I could wake up this morning and go right outside and start shooting. And this is when the camera came alive. Seeing the footage pulled off of this camera while it was on the gimbal was more than I had hoped. I was definitely impressed. I am not a high quality videographer. I've been doing it for several years, but not full time. I'm sort of, I guess you could say, a hobbyist. I love it. I love having the camera in my hands and shooting video. I love editing video. I love everything involved in that creative process. But the problem is that it's not my full-time job. There could be months that I go without actually shooting anything with a camera. And then there are times when I come home and use the camera every day for a couple weeks at a time. So it all depends on my life, how it dictates what I'm able to do. But either way, I just want to see YDR on this camera with the settings I got off of the Canon user forum. See how they look. I'll make a more detailed video here shortly. So, with the remote in hand, I will turn off the recording.